Okay, hello. Had a very busy day and weekend, so I'm gonna do just Monday right now for the video for tomorrow, which is the second. So CrossFit Games this weekend. Was there a couple times, driving back and forth. Had some stuff to do at home, so made a bunch of different drives. It was cool. Justin Medeiros is the guys, and Tia Toomey's the female champion. Kai was chasing her tail. The world is right. It's just good stuff. In our world, we are doing the 3 sets of 10 front squats again. First week, we built up to a heavy set of 10. You hit it, you were done. Hey, girl. Week number 2, we did 3 sets of 10 at 90% of that. So if I did 200 pounds, then I was doing 90%, 180 pounds for 3 sets of 10, ideally on like a 2 to 2.5 minute rest. Now, if that was going all right, we're doing a third week of 3 sets of 10 reps. If I did 180 pounds here as a guy, I can add 10 pounds if it felt good. If it didn't feel good, do the same weight. By feel good, I mean when you are moving through your front squat, there should be no caving of the upper back, there should be no diving of the knees, and you should have been utilizing your notes to the point where you can, if you don't remember, refer to your notes from the week previous and say, oh, okay, I'm just gonna do 180 again. Females, the number's 5 pounds. Either add 5, stay where you're at. That's up to you. You can use belt, you can use lifters, and the idea is you're training yourself to move better under the uncomfortable weight that is a 10 rep front squat. Workout, event 7 of the virtual CrossFit Games. So the virtual CrossFit Games, I don't know if you follow me on the internet, Instagram, you'll see that I'm doing them. It's like the play along with the CrossFit Games type workouts. They are hard if you do them with the right intensity, and they're just hard in general. So today's is one that I'm just programming. You don't have to sign up. I did put the picture in where you can see what all the workouts are. There are 10 events to do. They're not all very long. Some of them are long, some of them are short, some of them are in the middle. There's 2 heavy lifts. I'm still sore from the deadlift. But today's starts with the 20 sumo deadlift high pull, ends with the 20 sumo deadlift high pull. So it's 135 for the guys, 95 for the girls. When setting up for this, there's the knurling on the bar, and I like to set my pinky up to be on the inside of where the knurling starts on both sides. So I would go here and here on the barbell. As far as your legs go, they are outside of your leg. Well, we say the rogue sticker is where I'm gonna go here. Your legs are wide. On the way down, you drive the knees out and you almost squat as your hips come back. So it's a sumo deadlift. Sumo deadlift is wide feet. You wanna split the floor apart best you can. So I'm splitting the floor at the top of the rep. You don't need to, but you can make contact and you pull to about nipple level. That's not something I usually say, it's just weird, say nipple level, but it's really what you should be doing. Here are my nipples, this is the level of the bar. At which rate, I don't want you to really focus on pulling that thing as high as you can. Uncomfortable with the weight, especially impingement of the shoulders, especially if you don't have the right positions. On the backside, be sure that you're not really reaching back and doing it. So you wanna come up, hit neutral. So shoulders over the hips, squeeze the butt, knees are locked out, all that good stuff. 20 of them, doing them in sets of 5 is just fine. Front and back, sumo deadlift high pull. Handstand walk, 20 meters. I still have my meters set up because for some reason they use meters occasionally and they use feet other times. But as far as meters go, it's down and back 4 times in 5-meter sections. If you have feet set up in 25-foot increments, go down and back 3 times for 75 feet. That's up to you. You're doing so. It goes, it's a ladder. So it's got the sumo deadlift high pulls, and then it's got the handstand walk. Then it's got 2 sets of 200 double unders. Hey, girl. If the 200 double unders are a bunch, do 300 single unders. But in that 200 realm, you're looking at no more than 5 minutes worth of double undering per side. 4 minutes is even better, considering there is the 15-minute time cap on the whole thing. 5 rope climbs in the middle. 30 strict pull-ups are a good substitution for that. Call it 50 ring rows if you don't have the ability to do the strict pull-up or the access to a rope. That's the workout, 15-minute time cap, we talked about that. The strength accessory is 4 sets of 6 weighted pull-ups. Last week we did 3 sets of 6. So I talked about how we were going to progress through these in the fashion that this week we're doing an extra 6 reps. So get to your weight. Last week I did 110. I did 3 sets of 6 at 110. This week I'm doing 4 sets of 10. I'm adding in that sense, 660 pounds of total volume to this week's set of strict pull-ups. Cool? Virtual CrossFit Games, don't gotta do it, but I wanted you to know what it was. Check out the picture that I put in the Wodify app. Then, at home stuff. Let me click over here. So, 10 sets of 10 on the minute goblet squats. Same thing as last week, because, as I said last week, there is possibly no better at-home piece than what would be the 10 sets of 10 at-home goblet squat. If it's a weight where you can't make it through 4 minutes without dying cardiovascularly, then you'll understand why it's so hard, but you're also probably using a weight that's a touch too heavy. Don't let the weight set on your chest when you're doing it. Hold it out in front of you. Use your arms to support it. You'll really feel your stomach kick in when you do them in that fashion. The 10 sets of 10 on the minute goblet squat. You guys also have Sumo deadlift high pulls, but you guys probably don't have access to a barbell. So what's cool about Sumo deadlift high pull is it's really easy to do with a kettlebell. I got my kettlebell, I pull my hands up to about nipple level. I don't overextend to the back. I don't over pull it to get high as I can. I clear my nipples, I come back down to the floor. 20 reps. If this thing's too light, if I can fly through 20 and broken, it's too light, I would use the 80-pound kettlebell. If you don't have one, you could use 2 lighter kettlebells. You can use a single dumbbell if you want, but that's gonna get a little bit challenging to hold on to. You've got wall walks, 5 of them. So it goes front of the back, Sumo deadlift high pull, 5 wall walks in the middle, and then you've got either single under jump rope, double under jump rope, or line hops up and over the line. Check these shoes out, they're neat, Metcon 7s. But that is your line hops, and then you've got dual arm rows. Take 2 objects, something light, because you want to be able to knock out sets of 10 or so before you take a break on the dual arm row. Should take you less than 20 minutes to get through all that stuff. That's if you're scaling everything right and you're moving at a good clip. Accessory, 5 sets of 12 pullovers. It's the exact same thing we did last week. I want you guys to kind of follow along with the strict pull-up building that we're doing. So last week, demoed the video, which was you're on the ground, you're pulling the weight up and over, 5 sets of 12 reps. Any questions for me on the CrossFit Games or any people or anything you got? Shoot me a text, shoot me a message. But that's it for Monday. Goodbye.